Well, we made it. I didn't realize that this would be the kind of intro we would have for this video. This will be a little different video today, more vlog style. Yeah, we had a bit of a chore getting to Oklahoma City, which is almost where we are tonight. I actually stopped in Moore, Oklahoma, where my sister and brother-in-law live. But yeah, it was a chore, and had some issues along the way coming up here last night, but we are bringing a very special gift to my dad, and it should be a lot of fun. I'm not promising I won't cry, okay? So you're just gonna have to bear with me on that, but very excited to be able to give this to my dad and have some fun with the whole process too. As far as I know, he has no idea that there's a 1986 Porsche 944 on the trailer behind the Excursion. And of course, he's got the apps to watch where we're at and all that stuff. So he was watching where we were last night, and we did stop at a peculiar place, and he messaged shortly thereafter. So I'm hoping he just chalks it up to my wife being pregnant and needed a bathroom or something like that, because yeah, it was an odd place to stop, but we actually stopped in the Arbuckle Mountains, which used to have a pull-off area right at the top of the hill if you're northbound on 35. And let me tell you, I have for a long time called the Arbuckle Mountains the Arbuckle Hills, and I can tell you that they are not. I had overdrive turned off. It's a 3-speed with overdrive transmission, so at 65-ish miles an hour, I'm at 25 to 2,700 RPMs in the truck, and they have geared and cammed this particular engine for torque. Like, it's over or knocking on the door of 400 foot-pounds of torque. So it's a torque monster, not a horsepower monster, which means when you're pulling at highway speeds, horsepower is really, torque is necessary, but horsepower is what maintains that power. Torque is what gets you there. So climbing the hills and stuff like that, when you don't have the horsepower, it means the engine has to work very hard to get to where you want to be. And yeah, I kind of overworked her last night. Here's a clip of what I found when we pulled over to let the truck cool off a little bit. You literally cannot make this stuff up. We are on the side of the road in Oklahoma with an overheated truck. I get it now why Roadkill says, you know, you don't have to script anything. Stuff just happens. I totally get it. We're gonna let the truck cool down and see if we can mosey our way on up into Oklahoma City. It's gotta be an adventure, right? So yeah, oops. I get to probably put a reservoir on the old girl this weekend. The mirrors are awesome. Man, I love those mirrors. They really did a great job. Being able to see, you can kind of, yeah, it pokes them out there, out past the trailer, which is exactly what they're supposed to do. And they do a great job of letting me see around the truck and around the trailer, being able to see what's going on back there. So all in all, not a bad trip. Just that one little hiccup where we had to pull over and let the truck cool off a little while. Yeah, oops. But I'm gonna take you guys along for the ride on giving this car to my dad. I really hope he doesn't have any idea, because I really think it's gonna be really cool. So stick around. We'll get to enjoy this all together. Hey, I wanted to take just a second and give a special thanks to a couple of guys. One is Daniel from DRSpeed. There'll be a link in the description. He was the one who let me use his trailer to carry the car up to Dad for this video. And the other is Glenn with Kimball Midwest, who supplied the chains and binder for the trip up. Thank you guys so much. If you're interested in any kind of tools or shop supplies, anything like that, be sure you check out the link in the description, or give Glenn a holler. He can hook you up big time with everything from chains and binders to any kind of shop supplies, nuts and bolts, anything like that, including tools. There's impacts, there's wrenches and pliers, literally just about anything you could need to run and operate a shop. He has got it. So check him out. And thanks again to Daniel at DRSpeed. If you're interested in putting a blower on something, that's the guy that can hook you up with it. He does some great work and has some pretty wild rigs on his channel. So go check him out on Facebook. What's going on, everybody? You might notice over my right shoulder a particular red something behind me, really close. That would be a 1986 Porsche 944. This is the naturally aspirated with 5-speed manual, and it's behind the truck on a trailer because it's going to its new home. I'm on my way to work this morning, but after work I'm headed out of town to take this car to its new owner. And I'm a little excited about it, because I think he's going to be a little excited about it too. So stay tuned to the rest of this video, because there's a good chance it might be a tearjerker. There's definitely a really good chance that there's going to be some really excited folks in the process, and you guys get to come along for the ride. So hang in there, buckle up, let's go wide open. All right, we are getting ready to round the corner and surprise Dad with his new car. I'm super nervous. Yep. Here we go. Are you ready? He hasn't seen it yet. What are you doing? Why aren't you getting a picture of me? What the heck?
How did I get that thing on the trailer?
I thought this marriage was about not keeping secrets. Brought you something. What the heck is that? Happy Father's Day. Yeah.
What's the car for?
Don't
Just
worry.
what we need to right before we move, right?
I know it. Don't worry though, it's not running yet.
Oh, fantastic. I was wondering.
There's no brakes. Yeah. Can you release it? Yeah.
off again.
Okay. So I'm gonna go ahead and pull the chain.
Okay.
Okay. Mostly. We don't have a choice now, do we? Nope. Alright, brakes off. Okay. Now, once it gets on the ramp, it's going to want to go again.
Oh, it's on.
I'm just worried about it getting into the Mustang now.
Yeah. I think we're good.
Turn that wheel a little bit, let it follow off of there some.
It'll come.
Alright. I'm going to get it moving. Maybe.
Hold on.
There.
Okay.
There it goes.
I put this on there.
Okay.
The block back here, so.
Okay.
Alright, we're good. Get in there and turn it.
We have to use the board now.
Well,
Oh, there's another finger.
there we go. Oh, we may be hung it. Break off. We want to turn it. Foot forward.
Yeah.
Alright, let me get through one more. Get the other way. Call it this. Watch your head.
Well, we made it, and kind of just barely made it back home. I'm actually closing this out a week later. I wasn't sure how to close out this video because we had more issues. Actually, right after we got the car unloaded, Dad and I started back to their place, and the truck started smoking. So we pulled over, popped the hood, and realized that it was leaking oil very badly from in between the engine and the transmission, somewhere around the bell housing. And my immediate thought was transmission fluid, and we had blown the torque converter or something like that, but it wasn't transmission fluid, thankfully, because it was dripping on the exhaust manifold, or where the pipes come together down there, the Y, where all the pipes come together. And so I was grateful to see that it wasn't transmission fluid, but didn't know why it was oil and why it was leaking. So we got it back to the house, checked everything out. It was still leaking pretty good when we got back. Ended up putting about 3 quarts in it. It was about 3.5 quarts low in a 6-quart system. So yeah, it was really low on oil. Put a new filter on it, and on the way home the next day back from Oklahoma City, I put about 1/4 of oil in it every 100 miles or so. We would drive a while, pull over, check it, stopped at Buc-ee's, checked it again, and yeah. I don't know for sure what's going on with it, because now that we're back, it hasn't really leaked any. So yeah, almost didn't make it, but we got it there. Dad loved the car, obviously. He's gonna have some more time with it to be able to mess with it, get it running, and hopefully you'll see it again on the channel. It should be a really fun rig to run around in. I just didn't have the time to mess with it. So yeah, and he loves that thing. He deserved it. He loves it. He's excited about having it. He's excited about getting the thing on the road. And yeah, they're actually, Mom and Dad are in the midst of moving at the moment, so it'll be a little bit before he can get to it, but I know that he will spend the time with it that it deserves, and get that thing up and going soon. So hopefully in the future you'll see that car again on the channel. But for now, the Excursion's home, thankfully in one piece, at least for the time being, and Dad has a cool new car to play with. So thanks so much for watching. Thanks for being with us this time on Wide Open. And remember, whether you are at the track, in the dirt, on the water, or over the road, however you live your life, be sure you live it wide open. We'll see you next time.